to Iowa. Iowa is the last state I need to go through before I arrive in Wisconsin. Yes, I still have, excuse me, I ate one of these little sausages and they're really tasty, but it's a little bit stuck there. Anyhow, so I have about 6 hours of driving time yet. I'll probably have to get gas one more time. Today is definitely more difficult than yesterday. I think, this 2 days of just sitting in the car, that's really hard on me. I don't sit well for an extended period of time. But what are you going to do? I do have my audiobook, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm listening to the Lincoln Highway, which is really good, and I will finish it before I arrive home. I've really gotten into listening to the audiobooks when I'm driving or when I'm crocheting. I don't have a television. I don't know if I ever told you that story. So in the year 2000, that's when I started building my home, and I had choices to make about how I was spending my money, and so I had somebody come out to see what I needed to do or get as far as having a television. And so they said, and my house was deep in the woods, and they said I would have to have this tower in order to put an antenna up there, and then if the trees would keep growing, which we certainly hope they do, right, then I'd have to have the tower get made taller. And at the time I was building my house, and so it was do I spend money on getting all of that equipment, or do I spend money on drywall? And I chose drywall. And so since 1999, 2000, I have not had a television. I do listen to, I'll watch YouTube videos, so that's my entertainment. So what was I saying? Oh, so I will listen to audiobooks when I'm crocheting. It kind of occupies my mind, and I'm in a book club, and so it's helpful then to listen to the audiobook and get my crocheting done. So I feel like I'm accomplishing two things at one time. My granddaughter tells me I have undiagnosed ADHD because I have a difficult time focusing on one thing for any extended period of time. I don't know if she's right or not, but yeah, she probably is. So anyhow, and when I get home, I have to make a real concerted effort to get the videos about this trip up onto YouTube. And the reason for that is I was sitting in camp and talking with my next door neighbor, and he was asking me about what trips I have coming up this year. And so as I was telling him, he said, you should create a YouTube channel and talk about your adventures. And I was like, I have two YouTube channels. So now that I confessed that I do have a YouTube channel or two, I'm going to have to make sure that I get these videos uploaded to my YouTube channel. When I first started it, I did quite a few YouTubes, and I was really enjoying it. But then some other shiny thing came along, and I went off in that direction. So yeah, that's kind of the way I am. I get real engrossed in doing something and excited about doing it, and I learn a lot about doing it, and then it gets to a point where all right, I did that, now what? So anyhow, So here's about my two YouTube channels. Well, the first one, I'll tell you about that. So that one is called Moving Your Energy. And I started that because at one point in time I was a Qigong instructor and I was teaching 4 classes a week. And then when COVID hit and the places where I was teaching closed down, I started making videos of the Qigong practice and various practices and movements and things, so that the people who had been in my classes could then watch them on YouTube and maintain their practice. Well, I did a little over 100 videos, and then then I moved on to something else and stopped doing those. I've recently started making new videos and putting them on the Moving Your Energy channel, which is all about Qigong. And then I think it was a year ago, maybe, something like that, my granddaughter convinced me that I should start another YouTube channel and about my adventures. That one is called Growing Old, Not Getting Old. And I was doing real well with it for a while, really, making a lot of videos just about my adventures and just about my thoughts about life. And like I said, and then who knows? I don't know. Just my interest waned. But I'm going to get back into it again. Thank you, Travis, for the encouragement. So I will be doing that again. All right, I think I'm babbling long enough. So I will stop for now. And, oh, wow, things truly are much greener here in Iowa. Oh, my goodness. It's so beautiful. All right, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm going back to my audiobook.